Hello, my name is Renee. Welcome to my new channel, Flip This Find. This is where you'll see me thrift for items that I can resell for a small profit in my eBay store, my Mercari store, and also in my antique booth that I have locally to my residence. You'll see all the ups and downs. You'll see what I pay for an item, and hopefully once they start to sell, you'll see what I make on them as a profit. And I hope you enjoy the ride. I'm going to apologize right off the bat for some shaky camera action. I am a new YouTuber, so hopefully you'll see improvement as I go along. But I hope you enjoy this type of content, and I hope you consider subscribing, liking, and commenting on my videos. So let's go, and we're going to start off with my first thrifting trip. So here I am, I'm going into the 2nd Avenue Thrift Superstore. There's two local to me where I'm at. This is a smaller location, and it's a very clean one. It just opened in the last 6 months or so, so I'm heading in. I'm going to grab a cart, and we are going to start looking at the shelves to see what I can find and flip for a small profit. I don't make much money at it. It's basically a hobby for me. I probably lose money, with time and energy and all that. I pay booth rent. I post on eBay and Mercari and all that. So the first item I'm looking at is an old vase, and it's from Palestine, actually. It's like a lusterware. No chips or cracks that I saw. A little bit of crazing on the bottom, but very cute and very pretty. And I keep looking at it, making sure there's nothing wrong with it. It was clean inside. It doesn't even look like it was used for anything. So I was considering purchasing that. We'll see at the end of this video what I take home with me. And stick around for that. This was a project piece by somebody, and it looks like the date was from 1934. Very, very heavy. And if it didn't have chips or condition issues, I probably would have picked it up and put it in my booth for resale. To ship it would have been kind of costly, but I thought it was neat, but it had damage. This I thought was some Mexican pottery by the colors, the vibrant colors. However, it is not. It was by a company, Pacific Breeze. It did have a little bit of scratching on the surface, but yeah, I put it back on the shelf. Excuse the floor. Like I said in my intro, I am very new to YouTube and trying to get the camera down, so I do apologize. In that box was some sort of like coasters from like a corporate gift giveaway thing. They stayed on the shelf. This was Lennox. This was a pretty little bowl. I should have picked it up, but for $5, it was kind of pricey. I'm trying to make a profit, and at least 3 times of what I spent on the item. Maybe I'll go back and I'll go get it. I just thought it was such a pretty bowl, but Lennox doesn't do too well for me, unfortunately. It all depends on what it is, and there's a specific market for that. So I'm just scanning the shelves, looking to see what's there. Now here I am heading down to the vases and the florals. And on this side is all the holiday items. Like now, they're still Christmas. Now they got Easter and spring stuff out. And I'm looking and making sure I don't miss anything. I'm just panning in. And I look at this little pottery piece. Nice drip glaze on it, and it was made by somebody, and I leave it there. $2.49 is not a bad price. It could be a nice pencil cup, really, but it wasn't anything that got me excited to purchase. So I try to buy things that I like and hopefully other people do like. I do love pottery. I'm zooming in on this $4.49 dish here, this bowl. I thought it might have a lid missing, but researching it, it doesn't look like it came with a lid. It's beautiful. I'm looking at it, making sure there's no damage. And it was, I don't know if it was from Prussia, Russia. I did not purchase it. It did have some damage on the little loop handle, and it also had a like surface crack. That didn't really show up on the camera, but if this didn't have any damage, I would have purchased it for sure. It was just so pretty, and it was very old. So I'm looking in the candle section. I don't know if you're familiar with Glassy Baby. It's a very high-end, pricey candle votive holder. I've only ran across a couple in the wild, in thrift stores. Today's venture did not show me any on the shelves, so I keep looking, and hopefully we'll come across one when I'm recording future videos. We will see. The other thing I'm looking for in the candle aisle is lucite candles. They were very popular back in the 50s and 60s, but I have not ran across them in the wild at all. So maybe they'll show up one day too. So forgive my finger in the middle of the lens. This is a very vibrant like vase. It looked like, Mexican pottery. It certainly does. It has a barcode on it, so it's a newer piece, but I just thought it was so pretty and vibrant, and it like really drew my eye to it standing there on the shelf. So it's very, very pretty. This little pottery piece is very well done. It's a little creamer, and that little mark there looks to be a maker's mark. I'm not familiar with it, but I'm going to research it for $2.99. I thought it was a cute little find, and people are into pottery, and hopefully pottery will be making a comeback for decor purposes. Here I am down the wood aisle and metal aisle. I don't see anything that jumps out at me. I'm just scanning, the shelves, making sure I'm not missing anything. Then I come across these two wood-carved African women that look like they're carrying baskets on their head, but they're actually candlestick holders, because they have an opening for a candlestick to go in, and you'll see me put them up here. They were two for $6.99. No scratches or chips or anything out of them. I really like the dark wood of them. Very neat items that were those. This is a project piece dish. Would be great in the fall. I don't know if it had damage on it, but it wasn't something that interests me. It was to Mary from somebody. She did a great job. And then I zoom in on this for $4.49. This is, I think, Fire King. And what amazed me is that it looked like it was never used. There was no chips or cracks, and the pattern in the blue was not ruined by a dishwasher. And I'm trying to zoom in. I can't even see. I think it was Fire King. Glass Bake. It was Glass Bake. So that went into the cart. And my booth has or will have a kitchen section to where I can put that in there. Then next up is this nice lusterware dish, and it is older, and there is the mark, and it was for $2.99. There was no chips or cracks, no crazing that I could see. I did grab that. I will show that at the end of the video more up close and tell you who the maker's mark is reflecting on there. That went in the cart. I figured it would be a nice little trinket dish for somebody. I like the colors of it. And then here I am going down the glass and dishes aisle. Not too much down here. I did actually look at this ice bucket. It was Copa, I think the name of it. And there you see me in the reflection. Copco, that's it. And it was in decent shape. It was a little dirty in the inside, which could be clean. There was no dents, no scratches. But for I think it was $4.49, I left it. And I do pick up vintage ice buckets, though. They do sell for me. And then here I am going back, or I'm going down the picture aisle. And then here, I'm embracing my awkward because it's my first video here. And hopefully you're enjoying it. And I'm just taking a look and seeing if there's anything that would be vintage or something that I think I can resell and make a few bucks on. And there's nothing except this horse. It's saying there's nothing here. Then I'm zooming in on this. I'm thinking, oh, this might be older. Who knows? And I lift it up and it says basically not for food use. There you go. Not for food use. So it's newer. Then I'm thinking I probably should have got it because I think it was $4 and something, and a plant could go in it. It would have looked nice, but I don't need it. And if I can't sell it, and if it's not vintagey or antique, I'm not going to really purchase it because that's what I'm trying to focus my selling on. There's me walking in the mirror, looking at the artwork that's over there, and then I'm zooming back down to the first aisle that we hit up to make sure that I'm not missing anything. I tend to go down the aisles at least twice, one way and then one the opposite way, because you might miss something on your first pass. That's a recommendation or a suggestion to those who thrift. Always go down the aisle twice and come through the opposite way of when you started. Lots of figurines, nothing that interests me. Figurines really don't sell for me unless they're very, very vintage. And then they have like a little red holiday for a Valentine's Day display on the end cap. And here I'm back at the vases again, looking to make sure that I'm not missing anything because I'm coming the opposite way of the way I came down from before. And you'll see all the repeat stuff again that we saw earlier in the video. Also, I'm looking, I didn't see these on the first try, and here I am looking at them. These were project pieces by somebody. They're signed on the bottom. They're very weird looking, but I'm thinking, oh, maybe someone would like something weird. However, they had a lot of damage on each piece, okay? They were only $2.49 a piece. Julia did a fantastic job. But however, the little animals or things that were attached to them, they had a lot of chipping and broken tails and all that. So they were all left behind. And I'm looking at the baskets, making sure I'm not missing any good baskets to put in my booth. And the tins. Vintage tins do sell for me. And there was nothing that was too vintagey there that caught my eye that I would want to purchase to resell. And here I am. See, I'm coming the opposite way on the picture aisle, and then I spot this. I didn't see it on the first go around. And this is actually a stone, carved stone, mother and child. And it's very heavy. And I thought it was neat for $2.99. I really like the colors of it. So I'm taking a look at it and seeing what I decide. And here come my finds. Hello, it's Renee. Here I am. I'm back after my shopping trip. Well, it's later in the day anyway. So I'm going to share what I bought. Some of the stuff you did see me put in the cart. And some stuff you didn't see me put in the cart. And there's another surprise that I didn't even show on camera that I forgot. And you'll see that as well. So the total I spent today with tax was $29.78. I did get $3.09 off because I have a 10% reward discount. So I got that. So the total, like I said, it was spent for all these items was $29.78. So let's see what I got, okay? I think the first thing I showed was this. And it is like a lusterware type of little vase with a gold trim. I bought it for $3.99, so I got 10% off of that. And it's marked on the bottom, Goldra, East Palestine. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Okay, so there you go. So the bottom has a couple little like rough spots, but that's not anything I would be concerned with. And here, it looks like it's a chip, but it's very smooth. So I think it was a manufacturing situation. Other than that, there's no other chips or cracks, just a little bit of crazing at the bottom. I don't even know if the camera will pick it up, but there you go. So I got that for $3.99 minus 10%. Okay. I think the next thing I might have picked up was this. I did get the sunflower vase. This looks to be like Mexican pottery with like a glaze over. It looks like it's hand painted with glaze. It does have some sparkly squiggly lines like glitter. I just thought it was so vibrant and pretty. And it does have a sticker of like a barcode, and I'm trying to see what it says where it was made, I believe. And it looks like it was sold somewhere, I don't know, maybe in a small shop or whatever. I don't know if it will focus, but like here's the remnants of a sticker like in a store, but then here is the barcode. But I really liked it. I thought it was just so pretty, and it will look great at summertime on my shelves in my booth, unless I put it online. And the inside's very, very clean, and it is glazed inside as well. And you might hear my dryer go off in the background. I'm sorry. Getting laundry done. The next thing I think you saw me look at on the shelf was this little cute pottery creamer. And it was for $2.99 with the 10% off. And I need to look at this mark. It looks kind of like a spaceship or a fish. I don't know if it will focus, or a turtle. I don't know. You tell me what you think. But I just thought it was so cute, and I like how it ends, and it's like raw at the bottom, like clay or pottery, and then it's glazed inside and out. Very clean. So I picked that up as well. The next thing I think you saw me looking at these. 2 for $6.99. There are no markings except where they marked it 2 times. And they're very dark carved wood women. And I said they were candlestick holders, so there's the holes at the top. And I just really liked the form of these. And I think they would look great even just on a bookshelf for somebody. So I picked them up. And like I said, they were $6.99 for both of them. The next thing I believe I got is that tile. I just thought it was I love the colors. I think dark colors are hopefully coming back. And it is marked on the back with a tag. It says mother and child. Karmic Stone, JMB Paul. And it looks like it's signed by whoever did it. Inspiration carved in stone. And they have a website. So hopefully that comes up on the camera well. So I liked it. So for $2.99 minus the 10% off, I thought that was a pretty piece. So I'm glad I found that. And that was going on the bypass on my second run down the picture area. The next thing I got, I believe, well, this might be out of order, but this pretty little lusterware dish. And it is marked on the back. It was made in Germany, and I think it says RLS. And it actually has a signature ME something. It starts with an S. I'll have to research it and see. But yeah, I don't know. You're going to see the reflection of my light. But there's the signature right there. And there's the stamp. So no cracks or crazing. No chips. The gold around the edge is in very, very good condition. I just thought it was a pretty little bowl for like a trinket dish on a vanity. The next thing I got, you saw me put in the cart, was this for $4.49, then minus the 10%. No chips or cracks or anything on the lid, and it is glass bake, and it's a 2-quart covered dish. There it is. You can see that, and it's made in the USA. And I do have, so in my booth, I did have a hutch that I had like all my kitchen-y stuff on. It actually sold. Another vendor bought it to use in their booth, which kind of, you know, it is what it is. But I was on the lookout for a new hutch, and I found one almost identical. Now I have to paint it and fix it up a little bit, because I like to have my kitchen area there. It's going to be a creamy white for the hutch, so everything just pops off of it. So I have to do that. It's in my garage currently, so when I get that up and running, maybe I'll show you my booth and see how this will look on the shelves once it's all done. And the last thing I got that I did not show on camera that I was looking at, it was a baggie for $2.99 minus 10%. This was something that was in it, but it's not what I was looking for. This is a very heavy, I guess it's silver plated. It's a shaker. There was only one of these, so I'll hold on to it. Whatever. I'll see if I can find a matching one, or I'll just sell it on its own. It's very, very heavy. I didn't even research this, but the other items in here is what I really wanted, and they are old. They are skunk salt and pepper shakers, a man and a woman. Here's the bottom. They're very, very old. They do have some condition issues. This one, like the top hat, is kind of the gold is flaking off. The tail's a little bit rough. Someone filled it in, it looks like, with like a magic marker. That doesn't bother me. It's got some crazing for sure, but they were just so sweet. I had to get them for $2.99. And yeah, she's missing some paint in the back. She got a little bit chippiness. But I do okay on salt and pepper shakers, and I just thought they were so cute. And there were other skunks there, so apparently someone loved skunks and they had a skunk collection. But these are the only skunks I got. So this bag was $2.99 minus 10%, and that is my haul for the day. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm a new YouTuber, and I'm hoping that it gets better as time goes on with my video skills and all that. And I pick up some really cool things that you might be interested in. And once I get my eBay and my Mercari up and running again, I did take some time off because I actually moved within the last few months, and I stopped everything because I was trying to get things in order. But now I'm going to start ramping that up. Once I do that, I'm going to link my stuff in the description box. So if you want to shop, if you see anything that you like, let me know in the comments, or, just check out my shop occasionally, and maybe you'll see something that you would want to purchase for yourself. And if you're looking for anything in particular, drop it in the comments, because I will make sure that I look out for it for you. And then we'll go from there. So thank you very much for stopping by my channel, and I hope you enjoyed this content, and I will see you in the next thrifting video. Bye for now.